Hi, welcome back. This is super duper awesome, Mr. Get Pops. All right, we're gonna see something very spectacular in solving some problems with, you might see in some questions in solving area of rectangles. So what if, look at this, Hannah needs your help. The dog has splashed mud onto their homework and now some of the measurements are missing. So can you help them find out or work out the missing length or width? So here, so the idea is that the problem is area is known, right? But the other parts of the other sides of the rectangles are not known. Now, here's how you do it. Since you know that area equals length times width, then we know that what can we multiply? So for example, let's just use the first one. The area is 55, right? So you have 55 equals what? Length times 5. So 5, what times 5 will give you 55? Of course, your answer was right. That's 11. So this is 11 centimeters for this one. Now for the next one, 70. 70 equals L times 7. So what times 7 will give you 70? Of course, it's 10. So this place is 10 centimeters. You see that? Now for this one, the area is 300. So 300 equals 15 times L. So 300, you'll be doing 300 divided by 15, something like that. So let's do division. 315. 15 cancel 30 is 2, and with the 0, 20. So this would be 20 centimeters. So easy peasy, right? So that's how it works. I'll clear my screen. All right, now this is it. If we know the area and one of the side lengths, right? And we need to find the missing side. This is what we do. So since we know that area equals length times width, right? And then we're going to find out if we're going to find the length, it's going to be area divided by width. And then if we're finding width, it will be area divided by length. Simple as ABC, as simple as pie. Okay, so let's try this. The area of a rectangle is 36 centimeters square. Find the side length x. So we know that width equals area divided by length. So area is 36 and the length is 9. So we're doing 36 divided by 9, and that gives us 4 centimeters. Good job. Now let's try the next one. For this one, you have the area of a rectangle is 48 centimeters square. So that you have the length, the width. Now, so the length is missing. So from the formula, I'm sure you wrote it down, that will be length. Length equals area divided by width. All right, the area is 48 and divided by 6. 48 divided by 6, that should be 8 centimeters. It's easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, now Nathan is trying to find the side length y, given that the area of a square is 64 millimeters square. All right. Now, nothing is given here, but you know that a square, all the sides are equal. So if y and the y, this, they're equal. But we already know that area of a square is L square. That's L times L. And that's 64 equals L square. So what can you square to give you 64? What can you multiply by itself to give us 64? I know I can multiply 5 times 5 to give me 25. 4 times 4, 16. 6 times 6, 36. 7 times 7, 49. 8 times 8, 64. So, what if we say y is 8? Yeah, that's it. It's 8. So he thinks he doesn't have enough information to find the y. Well, this is what we think. Area, so 64, y times y, what can you multiply by itself to give us 64? That is the square root of 64, and that's 8 millimeters. Please always remember the unit, right? All right, so let's try it. Let's pause the video and then you work this out. This is a square, obviously. So what can you use? Square root of what? So x equals the square root of 100. And that's what can you multiply by itself to give you 100? And that's 10. So that's 10 centimeters. Lemon squeeze it, right? So I have to click in this green one. All right, the next one, the area of the rectangle is 60. So area is 60, and we're looking for the width. So that's 60 divided by 10, and that equals 6. So that's 6 centimeters. Easy peasy, right? See, it's nothing complicated here. The same with this 9.6. So you're doing 9.6 divided by 3. 3 cancel 9 is 3. 3 cancel 6 is 2. So 3.2 centimeters. If you don't know how I got that, then uh, we need to do division of decimals. All right, so for this is a square. Is a square, so um, A is the square root. What's the square root of 16? Meaning, what can you multiply by itself to give you 16? All right, so that's 4. 4 centimeters. Good job. All right, so here's a problem. I need us to just quickly solve this. Victor has a lawn which measures 7 meters by 9 meters, as you can see in the picture. So he wants to spread fertilizers across his lawn. One box of fertilizer covers 4, square meters, right? That's the area of the lawn and costs 7.7 pound 99. And how much will it cost for Victor to fertilize the lawn? So for 4, right, square meters, it costs this, right? So we have to find the area first, and that's 9 times 7, that's 63, all right? And then the number of boxes of fertilizers that we get into, so that's 63 divided by 4 meters square, and that gives us 15.75. Now, so that means Victor needs up to 16 boxes because we can't have 15.75 boxes. So we convert it, approximate it to 16 boxes. So 16 boxes, you multiply it by the cost. And that try using your calculator or long multiplication steps, right? So you'd have £127.84. Good job. All right, so we'll stop here. I'm sure you learned this, how to find the missing side of when you have the area of the rectangle or the square and one side. This is super duper awesome, mister. Get a pause. Share this video with your friends and your family. And I want to see your comment. I want to see how this is helping you. Bye bye.